blows my mind. It is so impressive, in my opinion, and it is. Hey guys, it's Kasia Rose back with another video, and in today's video, talking about some of my favorite things about England. First thing, judge me if you want to, but the first thing I really like about England is the pub culture. Pubs are like a way more comfortable, cozy, friendly, fun version of like just bars, especially in America. And on someone's YouTube video in their comments, there was a comment where someone was like, a pub is an extension of one's home, like an extension of your living room, just with way more alcohol. And I couldn't agree more, because that is so true. I feel like pubs are just such a warm, friendly place. I enjoy them, especially like when you have one that you go to kind of regularly, like it's just even better. So the pub experience is something I think everyone who goes to England or the UK in general should experience. It's a good time. I think it's worth it. All right, so the second thing is markets. I really love the markets here. I've been to a few markets in America, and the ones I've been to cannot even be discussed in the same sentence as the ones out here in the UK. So for example, there are some markets where it's really, really like food-based. You can get a lot of good foods there. Borough Market's one. I actually haven't been to that one yet, but still there's other markets like Camden Market that have really good food. I even had really good vegan food at Spitalfield Market. And yeah, so you can get good international foods, vegan foods even, that are delicious. So many good foods at these. Another difference like in the markets is you can essentially spend a day there. You can plan your day to be at the markets. Whereas like in America, you kind of just, it's just you just go and then leave. Again, to the ones that I've been to. Yeah, out in England, like if I go to a market, I'm making a day of it. There are just regular farmers markets, but even those, the farmers markets do tend to have more, I feel, than the ones in America. But yeah, again, there's handmade items in a lot of these markets, you know, art, home goods, children's toys, clothing. Like there's so much that you can explore. You can explore while drinking a beer. I enjoy markets a lot, if you can't tell. I'm gonna have to vlog me going to markets sometime. The third thing is a mixture of the history, the architecture, and just the overall like scenery. It's so different because so here in the UK in general, but speaking of England, so we learn about the history in school a lot, but learning about the history and being here and then hearing this history when you're on tours and getting to see the buildings and see castles and see all of these things that you learned about, it's just insane. The fourth thing is how pet friendly it is here in England. Honestly, it is so pet friendly here. You know, a lot of pubs will welcome dogs. Some restaurants are dog friendly, but you know that when you go there. Some stores will let you, some shops will let you take your dog in. More like hotels are pet friendly here than in America. And even on trains, you can take your dogs on trains. So and these are things I haven't really seen in America, so maybe that's changing. I haven't lived there in almost 4 years, so I can't say, but England seems to be much more pet friendly, and I love that. All right, the last one, and this one is probably the biggest one just because it blows my mind. It is so impressive, in my opinion, and it is how well they take care of their people. And I understand maybe they have more resources and such to take care of their people this way, but for one instance, and I know I mentioned this in another video, but they have free healthcare for all of their residents. And so it's the NHS, which is the National Health Service, and I want to get this correct. So I'm going to read this off of my notes. The NHS was born out of a long-held ideal that good healthcare should be available to all regardless of wealth. Genius. So that is something I absolutely love that they do here. Okay, there's a few other ways that I want to share, but to keep this video from going too long, I'll just say their maternity leave. I think you're allowed to take up to a year off, but I think you can only get 10 months paid. But even then, 10 months of maternity leave compared to some people might get a month if they're lucky in America, or, you know, possibly longer. And the last one I'll share, although I would love to share more, but the other reason I'll share that they, really care for other people, take care of them, is they got rid of the tampon tax. And for those of you who don't know, now this year in the UK, they no longer tax feminine hygiene products, which is amazing because you need them every month of your life until like you're in your 50s or something, depending on, what birth controls and such you take or how regular your cycles are. So for them to stop taxing the feminine products is just another testament of how well they care for their people and are looking out for them. Those are some of the top reasons I really like England, some of the top things I like about England or the UK in general. For those of you who you're on your second or third video from me, go ahead and subscribe really quickly. It only takes just a moment and it's free. And hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified of my next video. But for those of you who this is your first video of mine, keep watching until the end and a video that's recommended for you will pop up for you to click and continue watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.